in and out of hotels nonstop. I travel for work 3 to 4 weeks out of every month. 4 weeks out of every month. Oh my goodness. You must be doing sales or something crazy. Um, I'm constantly in different environments, and my training consistency takes a hit. Some hotel gyms are good, some are terrible, and some barely have anything besides a dusty treadmill and two mismatched dumbbells. Let me tell you, I traveled to Hawaii recently, and that was exactly the case. We barely had any equipment. What's the best strategy for staying on track when you're always on the road? Now, Michael, this is a fantastic question, and it's honestly something I get all of the time. I have to navigate this myself. I'm in and out of hotels, traveling with our basketball team. Here's the thing: most former athletes, they assume they assume that traveling automatically means that progress gets derailed. They think that everything has to be perfect or it's not worth doing at all. They think, well, if I don't have my home gym set up or my commercial gym, I train out of a Lifetime or wherever it is, I can't train. What's the point? And that's where it's wrong, right? This is where most people are misinformed and just go completely off the rails. Because the truth is this: the goal when you're traveling is not perfection, the goal is consistency. And it should resemble your normal rhythm as closely as possible without reinventing the wheel, right? You know what I mean by that? The way that I coach this is so simple. You need a plan A, you need a plan B, and a plan C. And they should all look 80% like each other. And when you make a totally different plan B or plan C than what your plan A would be, you increase friction. You introduce too many variables into your routine. Your routine feels foreign, and suddenly you are mentally negotiating with yourself instead of showing up and just going through what you should be doing. And you know this because once you start negotiating with yourself, you're already behind. You're setting yourself up for failure that way. So instead, here's how I approach it. When you're traveling, your number one goal is to mimic the structure of your home training, not necessarily the exercises. So if your home program starts with a hinge day, you still do a hinge pattern wherever you're at. If your home program starts with a push day, you still do a push pattern. You keep the structure identical, even though the tools change. And this is why you see smart lifters travel with things like long loop resistance bands, etc., portable suspension trainers, all of that stuff. Not because they need it every single trip, but because they know that it takes the guesswork away. It keeps the plan recognizable. Now, let's also talk directly about those hotel gyms because, listen, I've been in good ones, I've been in bad ones. Some have full cable stacks, dumbbells up to 100, maybe even a squat rack tucked in the corner, and then some hotel gyms, yeah, they look like they haven't been updated since the Reagan administration, right? That's not the point. The point is this: you walk into a room, you immediately scan what you have available, and then you can ask yourself this question: how can I recreate the intent of today's session with what's in front of me?